What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I haven't seen you guys for actually quite a while now. I've been away, been traveling kind of all over. But before we get any farther, I'm going to, now that I have that out of the way, uh, thank you guys for hopefully understanding that I'm kind of busy and that I'm good. As I get older, I keep getting busier and busier. So, hopefully you guys can understand that when I don't upload or something. You guys know why. And speaking of uploading, I'm kind of thinking we'll see. I'm probably going to start laxing just a little more on the twice a week just because I want to put out quality content, not just content that's boring to everyone. So I'm going to be trying to take more time on some of the videos and do them a bit better, but there'll be less of them. So just let me know what you guys think about that down below. I would think everybody would want that because that's better. It's more interesting content versus just straight content that's kind of boring or not. I can't make things super well, but I can do my best. So hopefully you guys can understand that. Without further ado, let's talk about the event now. My thoughts on the event. I was actually gone for most of it, but I played like the first day, or well, see, it started on a Friday? No, it started on a Thursday and ended yesterday, or not. It ended not yesterday. No. What am I thinking? It ended Monday. So Thursday to Monday, it was 10 days. It was. I think it was a little short personally because if you guys look here, oops. By the way, guys, I do have a glitch here, or not glitch, but see how it's like really laggy towards the front. You hit a certain spot and it smooths out again. It's that way also on some air maps. It's kind of weird, but anyway, so basically, I think if you guys don't know how the event worked, you can look that up for yourself, and also make sure to look up other people's opinions if you guys want to get a mixed opinions on it. I just wish it was longer because they expect, basically what you had to do is reassemble a damaged airplane, and then you could use it to either make one, which is the I-180S, or you can get some of these vehicles. The purple ones, the legendary ones, are two to get. Two aircraft. Two of these planes. These are almost like your currency, if you want to say, to get all the vehicles. So vouchers and stuff. So we had some pretty, in my opinion, interesting vehicles. I really wanted to get this because I played World of Tanks Blitzed, and they don't have it anymore. But I mean, I still have it. I have it in my hangar. On there, it's the Panzer SFL 4C, or on here the VFW. Anyway, the toaster is what we can all call it. So I wish I could have got that, but as I said, I was gone. My thoughts on the event, I just feel that it should have been longer because they estimated 13 to 15 hours to do all this, and if you're experienced, you might get closer to 10 hours. Probably not 10 hours, but closer. And if you're lesser experienced, it might take you more 18 hours, or longer. So that's why I feel that they should have made it longer, because basically you needed 9 of these, and if it's a 10-day event, basically you have to earn 1 every day, 15 hours a day to get, let's just say 15 hours a day to get to reassemble one of the planes. That's like, just, I mean, I don't know who can humanly, physically do that, but I know, well, actually European Canadian, he did get everything, but for all of us normal people who are not super good at this game and can get it probably within 9 hours, that was just not plausible. So people like to collect vehicles. I mean, that's part of the game, rare vehicles that you can kind of only, let's say, get once or during certain events. So people want to get all of them if they can, and the other thing was, the thing I did like about it, that was all I had to say about just what I thought of in terms of the currency and how it all went. I think it was kind of cool having the plane as our currency, to switch out for stuff. My only critique should be that it should be longer. I know there's other stuff too, but in my opinion, it really wasn't quite as bad as some people say, and that's why I say go watch some of the other people's videos. They'll explain more. Remember, I didn't do the whole event, so I didn't feel the whole grind. I actually sold most of it sold about everything I got on the market, and I'll show you what I got from that. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that part of it. But what I thought was what I did like. Some people don't, but I liked it. Is that it doesn't really take much skill to play the game. You have skill, it'll go faster. You don't have skill, it'll take longer. But really, all you had to do is play the game to get what are these technician toolkits, which are what you use to disassemble and assemble. It's not going to show that anymore because the event's already ended. But how you do it. But that was the main, if you want to say, the currency for fixing and doing all this stuff, and then you would use your plane, as you already know, to trade out for other vehicles. So every 10 minutes you would get a container which contained 1 to 3 of them, and then if you got first place, sometimes you could get either a camo. You would get a camo for one of the vehicles. First place on your team is what I mean, and a camo for one of the vehicles, or you get a 10 toolkits. So that would have been nice. Never happened to me. But so those are kind of my thoughts on that. I think it really, my only thing, again, I just think it should have been longer. I think it would have been better just because you have more time. Even just 2 weeks, 14 days, I think would have been more reasonable. But they did it how they did it, and can't change anything about it now. I just wanted to give my little rant about that, if anybody wanted to know about what I thought about it. So now on to what I got from the event, what I profited from. I actually still did end up getting 2 vehicles. As you guys probably already noticed, I got the SU-85A because I was not here for the Christmas event. Of course, and I don't think I will be really any year. I'm normally always gone. But I got the SU-85A, which it spawned in at first. It can be very good at decent range too. It's got the same base gun as it's got the D5S gun. This is the D5T gun. So basically it's the same gun though. It shoots the same rounds. And this gun at 4.0 is very good, as long as you don't get shot that much. Even if you do, most rounds actually, you can look for yourself, but there is a second armor plate here, because it opens up back here. So most rounds I've found will either they take your engine, this whole area, or they pen and hurt this area. Because there's that second armor plate there that seems to stop most of the shrapnel from going through, or the shell itself from going through. APCR normally will, but just your standard round normally won't. Some of the high-powered rounds will, or if they have less explosive filler and they're just super pungent, if you want to say, punching rounds, they go through and have a lot of pen, they might do that, but that's what I've found with it, which I believe is called the Abrams syndrome, which is, maybe that's the wrong vehicle, I think it's the Abrams syndrome, where it's kind of you kill the maneuverability or you kill the firepower. When you're facing this thing, especially if you get it from the side, of course, with all its casemate tank destroyers, you shoot the engine first, which is very easy on this. You got transmission and engine all right here. So yeah, I think I'm already going on too much about this vehicle. I'm really liking it so far, actually. I've done quite well so far because of this gun. But there's plenty of videos, I think, about this vehicle, and I may make a review about the vehicles I've got from this event later. If I need something to play, I'll do these two, but I think there's enough footage, or you probably have some of these vehicles yourself. The second one I got was the 75 Puma, or the SDKFC 234/3. I don't know an official name for this. So we have Packwagon, the Puma. So if you guys know a name, let me know it down below. I might just be ignorant and never heard it before. But I also bought for 10 Gaijin coins the camo for it. This is drastically, it just keeps going up, so that's why I grabbed it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to just save it or not, but I bought it at basically 8 Gaijin, well, 7.99-ish, I think. And it's already up to, last time I checked, 11 to 12 Gaijin. I think it's higher than that now, but because there's only one It was 1138 is when I last checked. So it just keeps going up, so that's why I grabbed it. It's kind of a cool collector's vehicle, and it goes really well with that. What I had 1.3, but I didn't have anything good 1.7 that I wanted to play, because I wanted to play with my HE51, HE100, sorry, in my ground force lineup. So this is a good thing for that, and if I ever end up getting, which I might on Victory Day, we'll see. This guy, the whatever you want to call it. If I end up getting this, that would go very well. With this, I would probably replace. I need something that can hit stuff with a solid round, kind of when you're at range. So we'd see. I might replace this. Probably Panzer II though. Anyway, that's a whole different subject. What I think about this, I'm liking it I'm liking it pretty well so far, except for just that since I have a lower end computer, it can be a little laggy. I have driver's assistance mode, which is basically then you can steer with your mouse. But even with that, it's just a little laggy, so it can be a little difficult sometimes. But anyway, I like this vehicle. If you guys want to see a specific review on any certain vehicle, one of these or any other vehicle that you think I might have, let me know down below, or any vehicle, and I'll tell you if I have it or if I don't, and I'll try to work on maybe getting that, or I'll tell you if I'm on the progress for it. I don't have anything higher than 5.7 right now, and those would be Germany and French, if you guys don't already know. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Again, I'm going to try and do one on Sunday and then next week, and you probably will see quite a bit less War Thunder just because it is pretty laggy since I have a lower end computer. When I eventually, hopefully, upgrade in the next, hopefully 2 years, then I'll be able to really put out some better War Thunder content. So other than that, that's why I'm saying it might take a little longer, because I'm doing more model building videos, which I'm sure most of you guys enjoy, and I do too. They just take longer to make, if you know what I mean. So if you do them properly, so that's the only thing. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what you've thought of the recent event. These vehicles that I've got, the Su-85A and the 75 Puma, just what I'm calling it, because we have the Pack Wagon 75 Puma. Let me know down below any requests for vehicles to play, or any models that you guys would be interested in seeing. I could let you know if you have questions about Flames of War, particularly model rating. Hoping to get some of that going this summer, as school's getting closer and closer to finishing. I'll have more time for the train, tackle some stuff on that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week.